Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Just Casual Vlogs. Today is Tuesday, August 22nd, 2017. And hopefully this time it works because I just recorded this vlog and spent 11 minutes and realized I accidentally muted my mic when I was moving it around on the stand. So that totally sucks. But anyway, let's get through this. Today I want to talk about just how things are going and basically that I'm looking for more work, right? So the continual hustle. But basically, so there's the Weldon Green podcast, right? That's my big thing. That's my big shot. And through Weldon, I was going to do a runtime podcast as well, which is energy drink and meal replacement company that wanted to have a production, wanted to make a podcast. And I've now been told that they're not interested in doing a production as it'll be too expensive, or I actually don't know what the reasoning is, but they don't want to do that. And they just want to do like a simple podcast, and all that would be involved is just like adding intro, outro, and just some quick post-process editing. So something I'll still do, I want to get better at what I do and get faster at it and just get really good at that craft, right? As for the Weldon Green podcast, Season 2 was supposed to be kind of more of an interview style between me and Weldon. We'd cover topics and really break it down and get deep into it. That being said, Weldon is just super busy. And, I mean, the Season 1 has been done for a while now, and unfortunately, just with G2 being in the playoffs, which is awesome, but they got a lot of work to do, and Worlds coming up. I don't see Weldon having time until past October. And just things are tough. There's also some legal issues with payment when it comes to me being a freelancer and Weldon and Runtime being in Europe. They have their own tax and legal issues where I have to be like a company to get paid. So things are getting a little weird there, but I'll probably do work for free for him if he allows me to. But yeah, things have really hit a roadblock on just what I've been trying to do. So as things have been slow with Weldon, I've just kind of decided like, hey, you know what? I don't care if I'm going to be overworked and I'm going to overcommit to projects. I'm going to find ways and things to do on my own. So that's what I've done. And good thing I've done that because this recent news about Weldon and just like the workload that I would have with him really sucks. But at least I've kind of started to prepare and pave my way finding other projects. So one of them is working with eSports. There's the Grind podcast that I started. It's about 3 episodes. Yeah. We've made 3 episodes. I'm going to increase the frequency of that if possible. And it's been really awesome just like diving into the amateur scene. It's really sad that it is so difficult to find success in the amateur esports scene. To be honest, I don't know what success looks like in that scene. But it's been really good talking to people. One of the biggest things I learned from that is that there is so much need for talent, and the talent that is there is a lot of people are just not good. A lot of people want to be involved in esports and gaming, and they are not qualified, and they don't want to put in the work that's involved, and they are still too immature to really work well. And I'm starting to see that. I'm starting to understand that, and that makes me think like, hey, I can do that. I can be better than that. So one of the things I've contacted Ever about is like being a part and joining his organization. So we're trying to figure out how that's going to work. We'll see how it goes. I'm really excited for the possibility of just being able to use my talents and skills to really help. Part of that's going to be like helping him with production with like tournaments, which is really exciting. Part of that will be continuing to do the podcast and make content, but we'll see what the details are. We'll find out. I don't know when. And besides that, I've also applied to a few esports organizations to like see if I can do social media stuff, if I could do some management stuff, or even create content. And that's really exciting to be able to like find more work that way. And like all of it's gonna be free. That's just how it is, And I just really want to build my skills and my portfolio and just be really good at what I'm doing, and hopefully that's content creation and like dealing with logistics and managing people and managing projects. Like I really enjoy that with the Lola podcast. As difficult as it may be, I do enjoy it, and I really like making things work smoothly so that content can be made. And I think my engineering background does help that other than that, there's been some, I probably talked about this before on other podcasts where I'm like thinking about the Immortals podcast, but that's probably going to change again because it's a huge project and I don't think I need to overwhelm myself. I just need to make content and test my ability to storytell and work on it and really practice it. So I should find more relevant content, as in timely relevant, as in like playoffs. Unfortunately, I'll be out next week to Japan for a week visiting, vacationing with family and stuff like that. So that's fortunate and unfortunate. But after I get back, I think I'm gonna really hit the grind because I don't have any more vacations planned through the end of the year, and I'll just really work hard on like, can I storytell and take small bites, like take it one step at a time. Otherwise, it's gonna be like too overwhelming, and that I will get intimidated, burnt out, or something. Like I want to set myself up for success, not failure. Then let's see. I was even thinking about being like a personality. Like, can I be a personality? I know I'm the host of the podcast, but I don't know if I really shine that much. I just try to make sure that Brad, Blake, Tyler, Ernie, Aiden, like I want them to shine, not me. So like, I let them take the jokes. I let them have more screen time than me and talk more. And hopefully I do that well. And that's something I need to work on. And I kind of wonder, can I be a personality? So one of the ideas that I had is like, I digest a lot of league content and maybe I can aggregate that somehow. I know there's a lot of news like Surrender at 20. There's a lot of eSports content, but it's all written. Like, why isn't there more video and audio content? Like, I would love, like if you look at the Anchor app, I would love to be able to go through and listen to like an hour straight of like 5-minute clips of like news that's happening in the esports scene and things that Riot's doing to the game and like get an opinion from it. So I draw a lot of that inspiration, like that brainstorming inspiration from the Philip DeFranco show. I think that'd be really cool to do in the league scene, and that's something I thought about, and I'm still really on the fence as whether that's something I want to really pursue. But we'll see. I'm not really sure yet. But one step at a time. So I'm trying to really fill my schedule up like to the brim where I'm like drowning, right? Because I really love it, And there's a few other things that I'm working on in the behind the scenes that I can't really talk about publicly, but hopefully we'll get there soon. I keep saying that. I've been saying that since like the beginning of the year or the beginning of these vlogs. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then, boy, yeah, I'm really sad that things aren't going as smoothly with the whole Weldon projects, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm learning a lot, and I'm really enjoying this journey. I've met some cool people. Spencer with the eSports Narrative podcast has been really a fun person to talk to and interact with on Twitter. I totally love the vibe that I get from him, and I even talked to him about maybe a future project that we can collaborate with. I recently was a guest on the Vainglory, Shadow of the Vain podcast. It's a Vainglory podcast with Brad Chmielewski. He invited me on to record 2 minisodes with him. It was a blast. I love being able to talk about what I'm passionate about, and I said that in the previous episode as well, previous vlog. So there's a lot of things coming up for me I'm really excited about, and hopefully, I'll do a really good job. Hopefully my hustle and grind stays true. I think it is. It's August. Summer has been a little bit of a break and a little sporadic and really knocked me off my regular schedule. That being said, I'm getting that feeling towards like this is the end of the year. This is the end of the year sprint. Like I'm so ready to like hit it hard after summer is over. I'm really excited for the future. Got a lot of things happening, a lot of ideas, and I just need time to really put it to the test. And then 2018, and that year will be a totally different year than this year. Really excited for that news. I don't want to say anything yet about that, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Just Casual Vlogs. Let me know what you guys think. You don't need to subscribe. You don't need to like. I don't need anything from you guys when it comes to that, But I would love to hear on Twitter or on the comments below, like what you guys think about this, what you guys think about what I'm saying. Words of encouragement, or be like, Sam, you're an idiot. This is the wrong way to do it. I want to hear that too, because I want to know what you guys think about what I'm doing, because I could be doing things wrong, and I would love to hear you guys tell me that I'm doing something wrong, that I am doing wrong. I want to know that. So any input, any love, any advice, whatever you got for me, put it down in the comment section. I really appreciate you guys listening. Have a good day.